Welcome back. My guest is a 7-time Pro Bowler and a former NFL Defensive Player of the Year. Of course, earlier this month, he won his first Super Bowl championship as well. Charles Woodson joins me. Charles, what's up? How are you?
I'm doing well, man. Thanks for having me on today.
Hey, Charles, who's that good-looking guy you got with you?
This is Junior.
Junior?
It's my main man right here.
Looking good, too. Junior, nice to meet you. What's up, bud? He knows exactly where the microphone is, doesn't he?
Say, what's up, Jim?
He's like Pops. He's waiting for that first question. All right, so let me get your thoughts.
He's waiting.
You know, it's been a little while. Have you come down yet from the win?
No, I'm never going to come down from this, man. It's something I've been waiting for a long time, and finally a part of a great team that was able to close it out. So I'm not coming down from this one.
You know, is it what you thought it would be after all this time?
Yeah, you know, it was. You know, it was tough not being able to finish the game, of course, with the injury. But the one thing that I always look forward to was standing under the confetti and standing underneath it with my son. Man, that was a big deal for me.
Hey, Charles, you've broken enough bones to know when you suffer an injury like that, you know it's significant. You probably knew right then and there that you were not going to finish the game. As that realization went through you, what were you thinking?
It was tough, and you know, I knew it happened. I knew I broke it as soon as I hit the ground. I actually tried to play, you know, the next play. And, you know, it just wasn't happening. You know, I went into halftime knowing it was broken, but then I got the confirmation from looking at the X-ray. And, you know, that was a hard moment for me.
It was at that time that you tried to address your teammates. You've done this so many times before, but was that the first time that when you went to talk to them, you couldn't get the words out? Yeah,
you know, it's one of those things. My teammates, they've never seen me like that. You know, they've seen me upset, but never to the point where I've broken down and cried in front of them. So it was a tough situation, a hard moment. I tried to address them. I think the only thing I could get out was that they understand, you know, how much, you know, I wanted it and just go out there and finish it. And that's exactly what they did.
Probably words wouldn't have done a better job of describing that than the actual emotion in the moment. But what were you going to tell them? What was the message?
You know, I don't even know, really. You know, I tried to get that little bit out that I did get out, and I probably would have just tried to flow with it. But, I mean, I don't know. It was just an emotional moment. I don't know what I would have said, but I guess that was enough.
You know, when you talk about it like that, you can see just how much it means to you. I mean, I understand that you want to win because you want to be the best. You want to win because they can never take this from you no matter what. But watching you then and hearing you now, it seems like it was even more personal than that, deeply personal. Daddy? Junior, can you describe exactly what it meant to you and why it meant so much?
Well, you know, when I finished playing this game, you know, I want to be considered one of the best. And I understand that in order for that to truly happen, you have to help lead a team to a championship and win it. So that meant a lot to me. I've done a lot of individual things and accomplished a lot individually. But when you're done playing, you know, when they talk about the great players, it's always a player that has won a championship or won multiple championships. So I want to be in that category, and I think now that I am.
You know, you look over your career, like anybody else, there are so many things that are out of your control. If it didn't happen and it wasn't meant to be and you didn't get that ring, would that have been all right?
Nah. You know, I mean, the thing is, I've won one now, and I want to win another one. But had we not, you know, won it, it wouldn't have been cool for me at all. You know, it would have been a missed opportunity. I've been to one, and that was a missed opportunity. So never want to get there again and not win it. And it's just great that we were able to finish it out.
Hey, Charles, what was it like being on the sideline at the end of the game when Ben Roethlisberger got that one last shot and chance to go down the field and win that game, and you couldn't be out there and do anything about it?
You know, it's tough sitting on that sideline. That's the time of the game when you want to be in there. But our team, you know, all season long, especially the last part of that season, we found ways to win games. And our defense, a great defensive play by Tremont, that last play to deflect the ball and knock it out of the guy's hands and secure that victory. So it was hard not to be out there, but had confidence in the guys that they'd make a play and get it done.
Yeah, it looks like your quarterback makes this incredible run through the postseason. It's like everything he's had to deal with finally now is behind him, it would seem. And then all of a sudden, you hear the speculation that maybe Brett Favre wants to bury the hatchet. You played with Brett Favre, you know Aaron Rodgers. You know, what do you think Favre's motivation is if that's true?
You know, I don't know. You know, Aaron's been through a lot with that situation, but he's handled it as good as anybody could do. And, you know, we have a lot of confidence in A-Rod and his play. And we knew that when it was his turn to take this team over, that he'd be able to do it and get us to this point. You know, A-Rod told me before the season, he said, hey, if you just get the defense to play well, we'll win a championship, and that's what you want out of your quarterback. This deal with Brett, I'm not sure what that's all about. I know he's had numerous opportunities to reach out. Why now, I don't know. But for A-Rod, I mean, he doesn't have to do anything. You know, he's a champion. He needs to enjoy this moment and not even worry about all that.
Yeah, I get that. You think that he takes that telephone call, Aaron, if it comes?
I mean, I'm sure he probably would. I mean, you know, I don't know to the extent of what their relationship was, but I'm sure if Brett called him, he probably takes the call. Now, what's said, I don't know.
Hey, Charles, one last thought. You're talking about you want two. You've got one. Are you going to get that opportunity to defend? Are you concerned about the labor situation as it is right now?
Not really. You know, there's been a lot of bad blood, you know, between the two sides, it seemed. But, you know, this is the most popular game in this country. And they're not going to let that fall by the wayside. It's way too popular now. There's too much money at stake. The deal will get done.
Charles, appreciate the visit. Congratulations. Junior, good to see you, too. Hope both you guys take care. Good to have you on.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
You got it. Remember, you can check out Jim Roman's Burning each weekday at 4:30 Eastern, 1:30 Pacific on ESPN. I will see you then.